I think there's a lot of wealthy people that don't have good relationships with their family, with their friends, with their teams, whatever it might
Yeah.
be. And I've seen kind of some wiser men who are, decades older than me talk about the definition of success for them, who are wealthier in their 60s, 70s, and 80s, is having great relationships with their adult kids.
Yeah.
They're like, that is wealth.
Yeah.
That is success at this stage, not having more money.
Nope.
You can't take the money with you.
No.
You can't.
You want 2 working hips and 2 working knees and,
That's
kids
it.
that call you when they need something.
That's it. That is wealth
Yeah.
and health. That's amazing. So the game plan then.
Mm-hmm.
What are the first 3 steps someone should take if they're financially poor in this moment to set themselves up by the end of 2026, they feel like they have a lot more peace because of the actions they've taken with this 3-step game plan over the next year? What would that be for you?
I would actually say, 1, figure out a goal that right now maybe seems a little delusional, but a goal that you want to get to. This goal has to be SMART. So it's specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, and time-bound. So I think it's really, really important that we set our goals not in I want to have $10 million by the end of the year. It's like, okay, no.
10,000 might be a better goal.
Like I want
$1,000.
Like I want to have this much money from doing this by this time for this reason. Make sure it's clear. Having that clarity of the goal, that is step number 1, because you always have to have a target. You can't just shoot in the dark, right? You have to have a target. 2, I would sit down and list out your strengths and weaknesses that'll actually help you get to and hold you back from that goal. So it's like, oh, your strength is that you are actually really, really good at saving money. You don't like to spend money. But your weakness is that you are absolutely terrified to part with cash from your bank account. You hold everything in a checking account. You want to see it at all times. Baby, you got to invest.
Yeah,
it's losing value. You got to invest.
Yep.
So write down all your strengths and weaknesses that might help you or hurt you from getting to that goal. And the third, you already mentioned this a little earlier, get a mentor. My mentor at JP Morgan changed my life.
Really?
When I started working there, she was my manager and she was my intern sponsor the prior summer. But I looked around and it was 40 white guys in suits. And they all came from one of 2 backgrounds. Either they were likely from very, very affluent families where Uncle Roger also worked on Wall Street and was like a wink, wink, nudge, nudge, got, whoever on the desk. Or they went to an Ivy League institution, played football, lacrosse, basketball, whatever. They were all athletes from these really, really elite universities because Wall Street loves to recruit athletes. It helps with like a team morale and, workplace environment. I looked around and I'm like, well, I don't have a rich Uncle Roger. I did not play a collegiate sport and I'm not a man. So just to state the obvious, I was like, who the hell am I going to relate to? There was one woman. She also happened to be an Asian woman. And she was everything I wanted to be. She walked into work, click-clacked her heels, like Gucci stilettos on the marble floor, flung a new Chanel bag on the desk every single day.
Wow.
I went to her apartment and it was the first person I'd ever seen own real estate in New York City. And I knew she was really rich because she could afford a dog. She had a dog in New York City.